Hello and welcome back to Spivey Talks. As always, I am Spivey, your host. What we have right now is, well, first off, I know I'm late. It's almost 2 in the morning. However, I was handling some personal business and allowing time for some information to truly get set right. Now, as of 6 minutes ago, um, LA time. I'm sorry, LA. Who was it? Los Angeles Times updated the information because they were one of the many companies who were reportedly news companies anyway who were reporting saying that the guy, the doctor David Dow, I'm not sure if I pronounced that right, but that he had a criminal record, and they literally had a entire article that literally just changed a few moments ago. As you see, 1:35 p.m. is when it changed. I was online on their site or looking at the article at the time, and it's now 1:42. Um, so they literally changed the article, but the article before was entirely about how he had this big criminal record, and they tried to go into details saying that he was, there was gay sex going on in hotels and things of that sort, lost his license and everything else. But the thing about it to me is, even if he did, which he may have. Now, of course, the news story that they're saying, because everybody's blowing up over social media, saying that the news outlets pulled the wrong information, that they are basically telling you that the wrong person was the criminal of that situation. Like the criminal file was not correct. Okay. Um, I don't know. I'm not the criminal of any nature dealing with this. But again, as I was saying, if it is true, what does it matter? He is still, because he's not in jail, he is still a paying person who paid to have his ticket and his flight taken care of properly. Yet here you kick him off a plane asking for quote unquote volunteers. He didn't volunteer, obviously, because he didn't get off the plane. So how do you pick somebody and just randomly say, you have to get off my plane so I can get this other person in? Clearly, he was already there on the plane in his seat, his baggage stowed above the top. So how do you say, we want you to get out to get this other person in? Who determines whether one person is more valuable to have on this plane than the other when everybody paid? It sounds like a major blunder on their side. Of course, there was a apology that was offered up, um, but that's neither here nor there. So yeah, there. Of course, you can go to L.A. Time. I'm sorry, Los Angeles Times. So yeah, it's the L.A. Times to read this particular article that again was just updated a few minutes ago. Now, this, for example, is from KWCH 12, which is a news agency, and theirs is still showing the information of before. As you see, the headline itself, man removed from United flight has a criminal record. What does that have to do? This entire article, as you see, and mind you, their sourcing initially comes from TMZ. Okay, um, it may be accurate, it may not, but it has absolutely no bearing on him being pulled off a plane. Where's the coverage of what the company did and why? They don't even say it. They don't even the video here doesn't even play it. So they're just making it seem like they just removed a criminal. So they're shading the news to give you a perception that's not true. You see what I'm saying? I mean, clearly you see it. There's nothing in here saying that he did this, of his own choice to get off the plane or that he was causing the problem, which he didn't. He did none of the above. They actually injured this man and he needed to get medical attention. That's a serious situation. I personally wouldn't just accept it. Oh, we're sorry that we messed up your situation. But again, I'm not the person that they need to deal with on this. Um, all this stuff is just crazy. Um, and again, if LA Times had it right, or any of the news organizations had it right, that this is the proper person, then fine. That's whatever. But if it's incorrect, then not only have you completely downplayed the actual story, which the story isn't. Nobody cares whether or not he actually had a criminal record. What they care about is how United Airlines treats their customers who paid money. That's the story. But So I ask you, why all of a sudden did they change it and make it all about a potential criminal record that was taken care of? Because clearly he's not in jail. Anybody? I hear crickets. Nobody? Gotcha. So that's my first piece of beef on that particular situation. I don't approve. I don't like it. I don't understand why companies are running this way. And obviously, I don't. I have my own personal issues with the way that the media is running things. As those of you who've been a fan or paid attention as of a few days ago when Fox News tried to block my content. So this is definitely a troubling situation. There's been many people saying that they're going to fly with other airlines as of now, but those who already had tickets, they're since it's non-refundable, they're going to use those tickets, and then after that, they're done with United, and I don't blame them. Now, I do have some friends that also posted that they want to know when's the best time to go ahead and buy some United stock because they took a very 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 massive plummet, but apparently it only really hit at like I think $1 off the stock value for each stock itself, but overall total it was like somebody said something to the effect of $1 billion. I think technically they should damn near lose that company over treating their customers this way. There's no possible excuse for this situation. There's not. You can't tell me that, oh well, it's okay if you get on my plane that you paid your ticket for and have your seat and not causing any problem. We can just beat the mess out you and drag you, literally drag you off of our plane, and then just say sorry later. No. If anything, he needs to be owning like part of that company because that's a very serious and egregious offense and blunder on their end. I can't imagine taking just an okay. I need like 40% of this company right now. Personally, I can't speak for him or anybody else. If you choose to fly United, do your thing. If you choose to go to another airline, some people were saying I think Delta might be like $100 more expensive, but I haven't heard of Delta kicking anybody off their planes. So with that, I'm gonna go ahead and end this particular video and call it that.